Good morning, everybody. This is Beta with you from Glam and Go, and I'm here to show you how to use this Glitzy face palette from Makeup Forever. This palette gives you everything you need from contour highlight to blush and shimmer highlight in one palette. It suits both medium skin tones and dark skin tones. So we have two shades here, and then these are the three highlighters that you have. This is the banana powder, which will go under the eyes. This would be more of the highlight. This is more of the bronzer and the contour, and the two shades of blush, which you can also structure your cheeks with. And then these are the three different highlighters, shimmer highlighters. So this is what it looks like. And let's begin. So I've already prepped my face with moisturizer, eye cream, serums, the usual morning routine. I have a video for that also up in my YouTube channel, so go check it out. Also have a tinted moisturizer and some concealer, and I've set my face with powder, just a tiny amount, just so that everything that I'm gonna use today, which is in powder form, will sit better on my face and be able to blend better because of the fact that I have set my face prior to using this palette. So to start off with, I'm going to show you how I bronze and contour. So I'm gonna use this shade to contour and this shade to bronze. And with that, I have a Real Techniques bronzer brush. So first I'm going to sculpt, and I'm going to take Sepia, which is this shade right here, and it's a lighter tone. So just dip my brush in there. And then the way I contour is I put my finger here and I don't go past this line. So this is where I want to contour. And then I just do that again. So I have a wide forehead and I want to make sure that I shorten it by doing this step. So don't worry about the harsh lines. We'll go over that later on. Now for the cheekbone. So you see a natural form here. I don't want to go past here. So I just simply stipple. So it's right there, and you could see it better when I turn my head. So you have that. And then I like to contour under my chin because I want this flat. And I want a structured jawline. So I go along my jawline, underneath, and a little bit over. So you can see the difference. You have a little bit of round here, and this is a lot more sharp. So we have now created something of warmth and structure to our faces. Now I'm going with a small brush for my nose contour. So I'm taking the same sepia shade, and I'm just going to create two little lines here just above my nostrils. And I'm gonna do one across. So it's kind of giving me this little lifted nose. And then I'm gonna take the corner of my eye and bring it down. Now the closer I get these two lines, the thinner look. So you can see now the shape of my nose is like the bone is a little more structured, right? And I don't go all the way down. I just do it on the first top half. And then I just kind of use my finger to slightly blend it out a little bit so it looks like this. Now I'm going to go and highlight the areas that I want it to pop. Also using a Real Techniques brush, I'm going to go and use this shade right here, which is called Banana. So this is the banana powder. I'm gonna pick a little bit of that, and I'm going to go right here. So I want to highlight right on my cheekbones right here. And this is kind of blending the edges of that sepia as well. And then here, just going over the edges. You can see how that blurs, and you can see the line here. So you're just gonna go and use that brush to blur out the edges. So right there. And then for the nose, I'm just going to gently also blur out. I don't want to take too much off, so I'm just doing a little bit at a time. So going along the edges here. Just checking in this mirror. Yep, that looks good. So now I'm going to brighten a little bit using eggshell. So this is eggshell right here, and it's gonna be just a little bit. So I'm just gonna do it right on my cheekbones here. Maybe also a little bit under the eye, because I want to brighten that area. So right there, under the eye. See? You can see that structured difference. You see the contour, you see the highlight. Also a little bit here. I'm gonna use this small brush to do it in the center of the nose. You could see that automatically structured my nose. Do a little bit here and a little bit in the center of my chin. So that's that. Cool. Now I'm going to use the shimmer powders. I'm going to show you how to use that. Now in this case, you can either do it before the blush or after the blush. I'm going to show you both techniques on either side of my face. So for my highlighter, I'm going to go with the Inglot 4SS brush. Now this is tapered and it's got a pointed tip, which helps with my precision. And since there are 3 shades here, golden sand, golden taupe, and pink gold, these are the 3. So golden sand, let me show you what that looks like. That's golden sand. This is golden taupe. So it's a more cooler tone. This is warmer. And then golden pink gold. So this is very, very bright. So these are the 3 shades. So it's got a pink, hint of pink here, taupey, and golden. And now for my highlights. I'm going to do the golden on this side, and I want to put highlight before blush on this side of my face. So just taking a little bit of the thing and just dipping it into, and once I do that, I want to make sure to tap off the excess because I don't want it to be too much. And then I kind of look here and I look at where the top of my cheekbones are, which is right here. And this is really where I want to add the shimmer. I don't want to add it too much. So just picking up a little bit more. There. So you can kind of see that C-shaped highlight right there. I'm avoiding under my eyes because when I laugh, I have some laugh lines here. So I'm going to go right under there so it doesn't emphasize those lines. So it's very subtle, but it's, see, and you move your face, it gives you that beautiful highlight. So once I've highlighted on this side, I'm going to add the blush. So the blush, let's go with this peach here. So just dipping that in. And I always, always, always put the blush on my hand before I go in, because this is going to be too much. I don't know how much blush is in there. I don't know how pigmented this is. And if I haven't tested it out, I'm using this for the first time, and same for you guys, always tap the powder on your hand before you go in. So this way you can control the amount of product that you're going to use. So just tapping in, you can see it's fairly pigmented. Now, had I gone straight into my face, I would have literally had a pink face. So this just adds a little bit of pink, and I like to just go a little bit over my forehead. So right there. Cool? So you can see the highlight underneath the blush. Now on this side, I'm going to show you how to put the highlight over the blush. So again, I'm picking up some of that blush and I'm going to tap it on my hand and gently stroke it in the area. I'm just going to put a little bit over my nose as well, just to give it that sun-kissed effect, and a little bit on my chin. I want to go in with this brush here just in the banana powder, just to blend the edges here, because I feel it's too much and it's harsh. And then I'm going to go over with a little bit of the highlight. Let's use the taupe one this time. So just dipping into the taupe, I'm just going to lightly, that looks pretty too. I need to highlight the tops of my cheeks here, so when I smile, I actually like the gold better. So I'm going to mix these two and put a bit of that gold in there as well. And then just a little C here. So taking it right there. Again, avoiding under the eyes because you don't want that crow's feet. So you're just literally in this spot right here. And this is putting highlight over the blush. Now you can see they have the same intensity, they have the same, it's just a different way of wearing it, and that's absolutely fine. And now just to add a little bit of highlight on the tip of my nose, just to bring this point, all I do is just literally just tap one little dot on there. And then a little bit up here, so this kind of shows that it's a little curve here, so it gives that curve. And then a little bit of highlight there. And that's it. No, last step, the bronzer. So this is going to be mocha. So this is the darker bronzer. And I'm just going to mix these two together, the mocha and the sepia, put it on my hand again, and literally just bring back a little warmth to the face. So you can see it's a little more orange and warmer. And then just going back with that powder again, just to blend with nothing on the brush this time, just blending it. Blending it out. So now, just to give myself a little bit of a lift here, take this brush that you have, the angled brush, dip it into mocha, and just put it on your hand just to make sure. And I want to just extend this part here upwards, so it kind of gives me a lift. So just right there into the brows. So just literally that there. And you kind of see that that lifted my eyelids a little bit and added a little bit of color in there as well. Now moving on to the lips and completing the look. For my lips, I'm gonna just use a dark brown pencil. Just lifting a little bit on the lid here, on the, Cupid's bow. And then extending it down. And then here, I'm going a little lower. And then following the line, smudging it out a little bit with a finger. And then I'm going in with this Artiste Nude Cream lip gloss, and this is in the shade number 05. And you can go over the lip pencil with this. before I finish, I want to add a little bit of highlight to the inner corner. So taking a small detailed brush and that gold, I'm just gonna plop it right there. And then using my finger, I'm just gonna blend it a little bit out. And there you have it. That's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then you will enjoy all the video tutorials that I created with my book, Boss Glam, where you can learn how I simplify makeup to empower all women like you in their makeup journey. Now, the book is available on Amazon, and the book website is bossglambook.com. Thank you so much for watching again. I'll see you in the next video. Take care and have a great day.